Normally my intros are funny and have to do about the last video or what the video is, which today's video is a mock draft. But this is a little different because I just found out, being Friday night, you guys are watching this Saturday, that a good friend of mine and a guy that a lot of you probably know, Brian Burns, has passed away. Incredibly awesome human being. If you don't know about him, he did dad jokes of the day. He did pick up lines of the day. I worked with him with the Fanatics Network. You guys probably have heard me promote them constantly. Fantastic dad, father, human being, all around great guy. Unfortunately, I found out probably about like 40 minutes ago of me recording this video that he passed away. And just, it's crazy because he just had his little girl, Cece, and it just puts a lot of things in perspective. So I just want to say something before the video starts, that our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family and his little girl, Cece. I'm going to put the GoFundMe linked in the description if you can help out, whatever costs or anything like that. It'll be linked in the description. But I just wanted to start this video off by addressing that. And I'm completely caught off guard and I'm speechless. I'm not cutting any of this. I'm not going to edit any of this because he deserves my condolences. But yeah, go back, watch his dad jokes of the day. Go back, listen to his podcast. He's a fantastic guy. Brought me into the Fanatics Network. Met a ton of great people through him. Just a blast working with him. Yeah, he's truly going to be lost. Everyone in the Miami Dolphin Twitter community and everyone in the Miami Dolphin community is really taken back and shook by this. So I just want to address it before the video starts and before we do our mock draft. And I know Brian would enjoy this video. He was a big Tua guy. He loved when we got Tua. I would talk about football with him constantly. So he would enjoy all of this. So, if you can, like I said, the GoFundMe's link below. And let's get to the video. What's up, Fin fans? Yeah, very, very solace and emotional intro, but Brian deserved it. And like I said, Brian would love this video because we're going to be doing a mock draft today. So this one is dedicated to Brian Burns. Again, fantastic human being. So let's jump into this video. Got to shout out my guys at patchvibes.com. Got to shout out some new Patreons, Ben Servi, and also some new members, Will NFFC and Ahmed Zabar. I hope I said your name right. But yes, today we are going to do the very first mock draft 1.0. And I'm calling it mock draft 1.0. And essentially what I'm doing now is we're getting a basis. I was going to do this on Sunday or Monday, but I said, screw it. I got to do a lot more prospect videos to stick them in before the draft on the 29th. And I know I'm starting to lose time. So you're getting your mock draft early, 1.0. And again, I'm going to go through PFN. If you guys know, I put polls out asking you guys, do you know any better mock draft sites and all that stuff? So if you do know any better than PFN, let me know and we'll use it. But I'm going to be using PFN. We're going to do Miami Dolphins. I'm not doing any trades. We'll look at the trades, but I'm not doing any trades. We're going straight through. And again, this is a basis. I'll give you guys my thought process on picks. I give you guys my thought process on why I pick certain players and certain areas. But this is step one. So from the prospect videos, I already see you guys are like, what? This person, this person, that. And yes, I respect your opinions. But step one, I still have a lot of research, a lot of prospects to do. So you'll see it'll change, and I might even do little different things like, hey, let's see what happens if I pick this person and if we can work around that. So let's jump into this, and let me minimize myself, because if you guys can tell, I'm working on it. A little bit different colors going on. I'm getting closer. I'm using the webcam so I could do stuff like this. And just like that, your boy is minimized. So we are going to be doing Miami Dolphins. 7 rounds. Fast. Let's get drafting. So we'll see. I at first didn't like how it panned out. Let me get rid of the stupid thing on the bottom. So the Detroit Lions want to move up 1 spot. They'll give us pick 41. Cool. But they want our pick 81. No, kick rocks. So this actually is probably the most accurate mock draft I've seen so far. I've seen mock drafts where Sewell goes here and Slater goes here. But this one, Justin Fields is a very good possibility going number 4 to Atlanta Falcons. I think we all see this happening. Even Justin Fields might go number 3 to the San Francisco 49ers. And a lot of people think that Mac Jones might go 3 to the San Francisco 49ers. But the 49ers didn't go from 12 to 3 to not take a quarterback. So I do think 1, 2, and 3 is going to be quarterback. I think Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and we'll see who they take. Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Justin Fields. We'll see. As for the Falcons, I could see them going, I know this is going to hurt some people, I could see them going Kyle Pitts, I could see them going Sewell, I could see them going quarterback, I could see them doing a lot of things. Jamar Chase going to the Bengals makes sense. Burrow, Chase, bring back that 2019 connection. I can also see them going Sewell, help Burrow out with the tackle position. A lot of people got a little upset that I didn't have Jamar Chase number 1. It was very close. So sitting here at 6, we have in PFN's minds, the 2nd and 3rd best option on the board still, and Penei Sewell and Kyle Pitts and Jalen Waddle, Rashawn Slater, Patrick Surtain III, Devontae Smith, Mac Jones, J.C. Horn. For me, it would come down, and this is just right now. Don't get mad at me, people. This is just right now. But for me, looking at this right now, it'd probably come down to Sewell, Pitts, Waddle, and Smith. Those are what I'm thinking, right? We can get Penei Sewell, take Robert Hunt, put him at right guard. You have Penei Sewell at right tackle. I know he plays left tackle, but we need to block the blind side of Tua Tagovailoa. So that would be a very good option. And then we have Kyle Pitts there, who is just dynamic playmaker. Would be fantastic to pair him up with Mike Gesicki. And again, we have our options at wide receivers. But for the sake of let's get Tua some weapons and let's have Hunt and Jackson be the outside guys, and I will address the inside guys later on, I'm going to take Kyle Pitts. I think he is a type of talent that you cannot bypass right now. I'm probably do other drafts where I take Penei Sewell and see how that all pans out, or I'll take Waddle. But let's see how this all plays out in this aspect of it. And the Patriots want to move up to 18. They want to give us 46, 96. They're 2nd next year, they're 3rd next year, and they're 7th next year. Kick rocks. Browns, you can kick rocks. Giants, no, kick rocks. Now 18 is a very interesting situation. Now we have Najee Harris there, who I think is going to be a fantastic running back. We also have Vera Tucker, the guard from USC, who the more I'm doing research on the interior offensive line, again, I'm going to have Rezon to help me with that, the more I'm liking Vera Tucker. And then also we have some great, I'm not even going to try to pronounce, I haven't even gotten to him yet in my research, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce the edge out of Georgia. And we have the defensive tackle out of Alabama, but I don't see them going defensive tackle route. So for me, looking at this right now, my only picks would probably be Najee or Vera Tucker. Now, I don't think Williams is off the board. Let me double check. Javonte Williams isn't off the board. So I went Kyle Pitts. I didn't take Sewell with 6. Let me address the interior, and I'm going to go Vera Tucker on the interior. Now, Doug, you passed up on Najee Harris. You don't know if any of these other running backs are going to be there. I didn't even look at what they were offering me. Let's see what's available. now. So if you see, corner, wide, these are their top guys. Jalen Phillips is on the board. I want to take Jalen Phillips so bad. Again, when I talk about the edge rushers, I'll talk about Jalen Phillips and Javonte Williams, 45. Will he still be there at 50? This is a hard decision for me. I want to take Jalen Phillips, right? I don't think we need another tight end. I don't think we need another corner. Wide receiver, I can go Terrace Marshall Jr. He's very, very good wide receiver out of LSU. Kadarius Toney, I was talks about him. I'm going to go Jalen Phillips. And I don't think that Javonte Williams is going to be there. When did Javonte Williams go? Is Javonte Williams still there? He is. That is a win. That is a win. That is a complete and utter win for me and the Miami Dolphins. A complete and utter win. I got an interior offensive lineman. I got a weapon for Tua. I got a great pass rusher. And I still got a running back. Now at this point, I'm just sitting here thinking, whatever. I'm going to take a quarterback. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, what round am I in right now? 81, round 3. If they took a quarterback here, I wouldn't be upset. I'm being dead honest with you right now. I wouldn't be upset. But we do still have 3 quarterbacks on the team, so they're not going to take a quarterback. But I'm saying, at this point, I feel like I did really well. You're going to comment below. Let me know how you think I did. But so looking at the top, who they have, we have Spencer Brown, offensive tackle. We have corner. We have a wide receiver, Amari Rodgers out of Clemson. I think I'm going to go Amari Rodgers here in the 3rd round. Now, unfortunately, the Dolphins don't have a 4th rounder. We do have a 5th rounder from the Eagles. So I addressed the wide receiver, tight end, offensive line, and pass rusher, and I got a running back. So right now, I think I'm doing pretty well. You'll comment below. You'll let me know if you think I'm doing absolute garbage or not. But I think I'm doing pretty well. We're sitting here now in the 5th round. I have to write the numbers up there so I know what pick is where. So right now, I'm taking BPA. I'm taking best player available. I think I'm going to go another pass rush here, and I'm going to take this edge out of Notre Dame. Really solidify that pass rush ability because the Dolphins don't have another pick now until the 7th round. But I think my first 4 or 5 picks, I think I'm very happy with those. And now these are all kind of just fillers at this point. So like here, go Dan Moore here. He's very, he's a big physical tackle. He can be playing on guard or tackle on the weak side, or I don't know, for Tua, if considered the left side would be his weak side. But more depth on that offensive line position there. And then with our last pick, I'll go Trey Norwood, safety out of Oklahoma. He's a quick, he's a little undersized, but he's quick and fast safety would be really good in the dime set. So looking at my draft, now this is 1.0. Flame me in the comment section. In all honesty, I read your comments and it gives me an idea of where I should be looking in the later rounds. Again, I haven't done my full research yet as the time goes on. And when I do my last mock draft, you'll see my drafts work a little differently. But I would be very happy if the Miami Dolphins did this with their first 5 picks, taking Kyle Pitts, Vera Tucker, Jalen Phillips, Javonte Williams, and Amari Rodgers. Those 5 picks right there, even the top 4, getting Jalen Phillips in the 2nd round and getting Javonte Williams at pick 50, I'm pumped. I'm absolutely pumped. But I'm really interested in what you guys have to say. What do you guys think of my draft? I know after Amari Rodgers, it kind of was just like I was taking the best guy on the board. The last 3, it's like, who's the top guy? Let me see how I think of them and take them. But comment below, what do you think? Now, if you think I should have took Sewell, there's other mock drafts I'm going to do where I'll take different players to see how things pan out. But be sure to comment below. What do you guys think of my mock draft? And I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. This comment comes from Niles. And he says, comment of the day, imagine Pitts to Atlanta and Chase to Cincinnati. Would you rather go Sewell or Bama receiver at 6? And what do you think Greer and Flora would prefer there? Honestly, I think if that happened, so say Lawrence 1, Wilson 2, say Mac Jones 3, and then we have Pitts and then Chase. I honestly think with the fact of Lance and Fields still being on the board, I would expect a team to want to trade up to 6. And I know some people are like, stop trading back. But it depends on how far back we can go. Because if we can go back 2 spots and still pick up, because we don't have any picks in the 4th or in the 6th round. So there's a huge gap. So if we could pick up like another 3rd or another 4th and go back a spot or 2, I'm cool with that. And still be able to get Sewell, still be able to get Smith, still be able to get Waddle. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And I think that's where the Dolphins mindset would be at that point. If Pitts and Chase are gone, I think they would start listening to phone calls for Fields and for Lance. And if they could, like I said, if they could pick up an extra 3rd, or if they could pick up some crazy picks and go back 2 spots, say, wherever, then I would think they would do that and still try to get Sewell, Waddle, or Smith. I think, honestly, that's what they would do. But we'll see. I don't know. It's very hard to predict the draft. I don't think anyone predicted the Bears would trade all the way up to try to take Trubisky. I don't think anyone saw that coming. So to try to sit here and predict the draft and say this is definitely what's going to happen is hard to do. But thank you for the comment, Niles. Again, if you guys want to be comment of the day, all you got to do is comment below and say comment of the day. So I know you want to be comment of the day. If you don't, you can comment and I'm going to respond. If you notice, I respond. But if you want to be specifically for comment of the day, just put comment of the day in the beginning of it. So when I search, I know you want to be part of comment of the day. But that is the video. Be sure to check out Miami Sports Music. Be sure to check out, and if you can, donate for Brian Burns' family. Again, this video was dedicated to him. So that will be linked below. But other than that, guys, the next video coming out is breaking down the tight ends. That will be out probably Monday. I'm going to move the draft video up so I can fit more of the prospect videos in there. I'm also doing more draft-themed videos. So other than that, I'll see you guys Monday breaking down the tight end position. You already know who's number 1 is going to be. But what about, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do you care? I hope so. I hope to see you watch it. But other than that, guys, like usual, stay classy. Fins up.